Hello guys, and welcome to episode 127 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be continuing our war with the Exiles of Nehek, but before we carry on I just wanted to change the options for our end turn so that we do not get notified about hero movement. That's something that I definitely want to get rid of, since it's going to become quite annoying with all of these vampires that we now have hanging about. So we'll just have to make sure that we are manually moving them to where they need to be. But until then, let's just assign this skill point. We'll max out specialist, that is fine. That's going to lead us to Milland, who can probably move on from Hatgrave. Or we could probably stand outside it and cause the rebellion to occur. That would be a good idea. Yeah, then we don't have to worry about sorting it out again, we can just kill it off nice and easy. Let's have a look at Isabella. She's just chilling where she is. We have Warmond currently raiding the lands of the Wood Elves. Milland is the one we just moved out of the settlement there. And we've got Bernard trying to sort out the public order at Ice Drake Ford. What I might do, since he's here and there's a treasure just there, we'll move and take that treasure. We'll explore the island and I'll just auto-resolve. Thank you very much for the extra cash. Oh, they didn't actually give us any cash. It gave us minus 30% construction cost for all buildings, for all regions as well, for 6 turns, and we got an Ogre Blade. Also income increased by 10%. Nice. Very nice. He leveled up from that. Let's start going down Barded Nightmare to Hellsteed to Zombie Dragon. 19 he'll get Hellsteed, and then 20 he'll get the Zombie Dragon. That's good. Gives him a use at least. Sorting out the public order here at Aesing's Conclave. Hopefully it will be sorted at Sal Encampment soon enough as well. Although the vampiric corruption has slowed down quite a bit. It might be partially due to this chap. No, it's not. Okay, well anyway, Count Ewald is currently still raiding. We have Malsar, who's chilling in the Palace of Ruin, and then Milland, who has just colonised Dargoth. We have Andreas here. Can he get some more units? He can. That's going to cancel out the public order deficit. Then we have Bathilda, who is going to head south still. And we may as well build into Cecile de Tor. Any other places up here that need buildings, actually? Doesn't look like it. And that's about it. Okay. Guess we'll move on to the next turn. Commandment available. Never mind. At Doomglades. Let's put that towards Repressed Mortals. Imminent Rebellion we are fine with. Let's end the turn.
Undeath Ascendant.
We have much to discuss, and thou art most welcome.
So the Wood Owls still asking us to join wars. This time against Clan Pestilence, which we are going to avoid. I'm glad they're becoming a bit weaker. They were matching our strength rank, but I think now they've fallen under again. Probably because they're attacking these settlements and actually having to fight some battles. But the further away from home the Wood Elves are, the weaker their armies are going to get, because the only way that they can get new units is from their mainland. I guess they could do global recruitment, that is something. See what King Rahadep does. Is he going to attack Harkaldra? Yeah, I thought this would happen. Oh, we're just going to let him have it. I don't really care. Oh, he only sacked it anyway. That's fine. Isabella will be moving down to deal with him soon anyway. So they sacked 2,400. How dare they? And the Iron Mountains is now going to rebel because of that. Let's just start fixing it up. And we'll have Isabella come on down. Okay. Let's move over to Vlad. he is in range to attack the red desert. So let's go ahead and do that.
Shall perish!
And we shall fight this on the battle map. We're up against quite a lot of heroes in this battle, which may be a bit of a problem. We didn't end up waiting for our vampire, so we still don't have her. Currently have a couple of skeletons just making up some spare units. I do actually have a Necrotitan or whatever they are. I can really need to learn the names of these Tomb Kings units because I've like forgotten them all since I last played. Oh well. We're just gonna climb up the walls like normal. Should probably have these skeletons in the front line, honestly. And we'll have all of the Blood Knights over here for now. Cool. Vlad can go knocking on the gate on his own. He's pretty strong in melee regardless, so I'm happy to do that. Let's just stack these up a little bit. I guess that's fine as well. Cool.
Vlad von Carstein!
They're not actually defending the walls that well. I think they put some units over on this gate because I deployed the Blood Knights to the right side, but this is an Aero Titan. That's what they're called. I knew it was something Titan. They look absolutely badass. I think my Terrorgeist, though, are pretty decent at taking care of those. Watch these crumble as we smash them to pieces. Nice. Right, let's get in there. Only going to be taking any damage as we climb. I've never actually seen one of these in combat, I don't think, since when I played as the Tomb Kings, I never ended up recruiting one. They are very badass, though. These units on the walls are toast, that's for sure. Tomb Car going to try and hold up, but will be absolutely decimated. I might have these units stay on the ground with Vlad, honestly. Right, I'm going to fly over to the other side over here. And what we're going to do is then turn around and put a breath attack onto these guys. If I can. Yeah, I'm not sure how effective that was really, but oh well. Maybe I should get the Canaries on the gate as well. Not sure if they will do too much more damage, we will see, I guess. It's actually speeding it up a little bit. Yeah, when we break through, we'll have Vlad duel with this Tomb Prince, who's waiting down here. We'll take him out, and I'm sure the Aero Titan, yeah, it's come over. So we'll have to get the Terrorgeist to attack that. I think the breath attacks might do quite a lot of damage to it. I could have the Terrorgeist take off actually again, and we will use our breath attacks onto the Aero Titan. It doesn't have any regeneration, does it? I don't think so. And there's quite a bit of damage. I'll just land back on these units. And so far, yeah, we've barely taken any damage. That's the enemy gates destroyed. This is where things start to get a bit ugly. With the Aero Titan there, firing towards us. Go on, Vlad. Charge on through. Be an absolute badass. And we'll have these guys come through as well. I think this is time for the Terrorgeist to get off the wall and help against the Aero Titan.
Vlad von Carstein.
Alright, we'll just heal these guys up. Get that invocation going. Did that end up affecting the units on the walls? If it did, that's kind of broken. Because I thought you weren't supposed to be able to invocate the units on the walls. Oh well. I'll take it, I guess. Gotta love a bit of the eye lasers.
Life ends.
Gonna bring up some skeleton warriors behind.
Shall be done.
These could actually probably chase down the skeleton archers. That might be a good idea. And I'll raise some more to flank as well. Let's just go into these guys actually. Yeah, we'll just hit him from behind. How are the Terrorgeists doing? The Aero Titan is taking quite a bit of damage, so that's good.
With haste.
We'll do another invocation just to heal up those units. And they've spawned a unit as well. I'm guessing that's going to be some Ushabti, since they've lost quite a lot of their men. How about those Tomb Guard are nearly completely gone. 3 of them left. Yeah, let's come off the walls here. We might have to have a couple of them engage the Skeleton Spearmen here. I guess we could just send the Sternsmen in. And we'll have these 2 Graveguard move to the center.
Attack!
Right, I am surprised that this Aero Titan is still not dead. I guess the Terrorgeist is struggling to actually hit it. These Sternsmen are pretty good against units like Skeleton Spearmen because they do regenerate. So where these Skeleton Spearmen don't actually do too much damage, it works out really well. Now the Spearmen I summoned, or the Skeleton Swordsmen, sorry, that I summoned, are now dead.
Vlad von Carstein. End them.
Looks like my skeletons might die on the walls actually as well. I'm not too concerned about losing the Skeleton Spearmen or the Skeleton Warriors. Come on, just kill the Aero Titan. You can do it, Terrorgeists. There we go, he's gone. Okay. If I can have these take off, then I will. Because I would like them to flank. Why did they stop chasing? That's really weird. This one still have a breath attack? It does. Cool. Throw that in. Alright, go on, dive on in. And we'll dive on into these Skeleton Spearmen as well. Their charge animation is awesome. I need to have these two come off the walls. Although it seems to be getting to the point where they're all going to crumble anyway. As you can see the leadership falling across the board. Going to start bringing those Blood Knights over, and I will make sure to invocate now.
I will. They will be mine.
Put the minus melee attack onto the Tomb Guard with halberds, and we'll just have Vlad do his thing. Every hit he just takes out like 2 or 3 guys, and he really just doesn't care because the Tomb King infantry doesn't do that much damage, and he has regeneration as well, I believe, so he's good. He's all good. You can see these ones are starting to crumble. I really do think that the Tomb King units were really well designed. Like, these skeletons look awesome. Like, I like the look of the vampire skeletons, but I think the Tomb King ones kind of take the cake. They're just really well designed.
Vlad von Carstein.
Right, let's just smash into these skeleton spearmen, the most healthy ones.
Hungry for blood.
And we can put another invocation down just to heal people up.
It shall be so.
These 2 infantry have done their job. So come over here. We'll go that side actually. And soon we can have all of the units in the centre dealt with. Let's have the Blood Knights just come in and finish the job actually, because Blood Knights will do really well against the Shabti and also the Necropolis Knights. There's a couple of princes on chariots that we can get rid of. So yeah. Nearly there. Gonna have a little bit of a fight in the centre.
Vlad von Carstein. Order of the Blood Dragon. Swiftly. With haste. All life must end.
Right, we've got no breath attacks left. These guys are anti-large, so I kind of want to throw them into the mix.
Blood Knights.
Here they come. Let's have 1 attack each of these Tomb Kings.
Kill.
Oh well, those Blood Knights took a lot of damage. That's nuts. These are the ones that have the breath attacks, I believe. We still should do like plenty of damage, so that's nice. Alright, come on Blood Knights, finish off these Ushabti. Shouldn't take too long. You can see they're already crumbling, which is nice. Then we can move on to the chariot.
Victory is mine.
Okay, good. And the rest of them will hopefully crumble. We can get the Terrorgeists to go and attack the leaders over in the corner there. It took quite a bit of damage. At least the damage is relatively even this time around. Yeah, usually all of my infantry takes the damage and then the Blood Knights are untouched, but this time around, not so much. But that is a lot of heroes, a lot of lords taken care of in one battle, so I'm happy with that for sure. Oh, look at that. Nuts. Even my skeleton warriors, skeleton spearmen, rose from the dead. Let's just occupy it, and we will make sure to get rid of this building. Although I should be able to build everything in these 3 slots. Yeah, we just want walls. Actually, we'll build this first, and I'll build the walls where the lodestone is. I will just build that up. Great. So next for Vlad is the plane of spiders. Actually, Minrad might be able to attack that. Does it have walls? It does. And that army's kind of trash though. So I think we'll be okay. Start building up these walls here. So I don't forget. And we'll attack the plane of spiders. And we'll jump in and fight it on the battle map. We're cleaning house with the Tomb Kings. I guess it is quite nice when you fight the Tomb Kings that they do disintegrate at the end of the battle. It's going to make attacking and taking places off Khemri a lot easier rather than having to like chase armies down. But let's just keep that as is. These Vargheists are very low on health. We're going to have to be careful with those. I will still get them involved, but yeah, we will have to be a little bit worried. Just going to move these guys over to one side. And our infantry run up and climb those walls. And that leaves us with our gate crashing crew and the flying units. Alright, start the battle. And off we go. The main thing here is just having our infantry outmatch theirs, because for the most part it does. So that's always good. Not sure I'm going to get a decent breath attack though from this angle. We will see.
Swiftly, with haste.
I might just go for like the far ones, maybe, and then we'll have these just charge into the nearer ones. We actually ended up hitting both units there, that's really nice. Oh, although we are being hit by the sepulchral stalkers. Ah, those are the ranged ones, aren't they? The Necropolis Knights are the melee ones. These ones, they have ranged attacks, that's going to be pretty rough. We can do a nice Wind of Death, actually. There we go. Oh, we actually ended up triggering their ability there. That's rough. Oh, we need to hit this gate. That was crazy. That Wind of Death killed so many of them. Yeah, we need to make sure the gate's going down. We do have another breath attack. Let's get up in here. And we'll fire down onto this gate engagement. I might just invocate here as well.
Descendant, Lord and Bach. Night comes. Horses quail.
Beautiful. I could potentially also bring over some Blood Knights. cannon off those of Shabti, that's fine. Let's put another invocation onto those. Just a singular invocation, since those of Shabti should be dead. Are we breaking down this gate yet? Not long until we can do another breath attack. I'm just not sure where I really want to put it. I guess I could come over here and put a breath attack into the back of these skeleton spearmen. Got a lot of them here. It just depends where the target lands. Yeah, we'll just destroy that unit. Wow. That was juicy actually. Hit multiple units. Give the extra melee attack and start beating things down here. Now mortis engines are really good against these kind of infantry, the skeleton warriors. Because again, the skeleton warriors don't have that much damage, whilst the mortis engine does have the replenishment and also the great AoE damage. So we're going to cause a lot of these to crumble very quickly. They are going to send more over. See about saving some magic so that I can get another wind of death going, especially when these guys arrive. I should also use the Tormentor sword. That is a good shout. Right, these guys need to get off the wall. And we'll see about trying to take down the gate again. Okay, time to smash into the skeleton warriors. Actually, no, we're not going to do that just yet because the horsemen are on the way. Right, let's have him dive down into the Ashabti. And we'll just have all of these chaps engage. Right, here's a really good target for the Wind of Death. I'm not sure if this is going to work properly, but we'll see. If it does, that'd be great. Oh, it bounced. I was hoping it kind of would go past the wall slightly and then hit all of these guys as well, but yeah, it bounced, which is really bad. Oh well. At least we're using all of our winds for once. Let's have these dive down into skeleton archers. They're not getting anywhere. Or going anywhere, should I say. Oh, Vargeist into skeleton archers. Those skeleton archers are going to be beaten to a pulp. Any other units we have to worry about coming? No, there is a Tomb King on the Sphinx. Necro Sphinx, I think these are. We've still got to deal with that at some point. But at least we're crushing all these units by the gate quite nicely. We'll put an invocation onto all of the infantry. May as well buff them up as well. How's this gate still not open? 99%. We're getting there. There we go. Right, come on, Mortis Engine, finish him off. And we can get our White King involved as well. Actually, the White King will have him fire a fireball up to the Skeleton Warriors. That did quite a bit of damage. Right, I'm just going to give them Red Fury. And they should absolutely go crazy.
I'll have their blood.
Fantastic. Right, time for these guys to start moving over here, along with our other units. And we'll put pressure onto the centre, which should cause this Tomb King to come over, and this Tomb Scorpion. We do need to make sure to invocate these Vargheist, since they are taking quite a bit of damage. Alright, go on Vargheist, get out of there. I'll just have my lord attack the Necrosphinx. He should be okay to win that engagement. He's just taking a lot of damage though, which is not good. There's some carrion. Right, is there any other range units we need to get rid of? The carrion are dying very quickly, which is normal.
A new order comes. Magic.
Alright, come on Meinrad. Beat up that Tomb King for us.
Life ends.
Really just need this Mortis Engine to continue doing damage to all of these other units. Yeah, at least Meinrad is winning. This is a pretty epic engagement actually. I love how these move. I think we're gonna retreat with these Graveguard. Oh, never mind. I think we've just crumbled them. Yep. They're gone. This guy's currently unbreakable, but as soon as that wears off, he'll be a goner as well. So let's just put down an invocation while we still can. And there we go. His potion has worn off. So that was actually pretty clean. The first Wind of Death was amazing. The second one not so much. It could have been really good, but it bounced off the wall. I'm quite proud of my White King as well. Like 75 kills, barely any damage on him. Yeah, he did some work as well. Alright, let's occupy that. And that's another army destroyed. We'll build in the gibbet. I'll probably keep the obsidian trinket maker for now. And from here we just got to head south to the Plain of Dogs and take that. Alright, with him leveling up, we will max out Curse of the Revenant. Build up those walls there. Yeah, I think that's the exiles pretty much destroyed already. We just have this army we've got to deal with, and then that last settlement, and they're gone as well. Very short-lived. Okay, from Dargoth, I am going to go and take the Black Pillar.
It is night.
Just because I can.
Yes.
And then we will go and take Quark as well. And that's going to be the entirety of the north colonized. Like all of those armies that we purchased in order to colonize have done their job. Which is fantastic. Really good actually.
Undeath Ascendant.
Alright, let's push the upgrade onto the Fortress of the Damned. And it won't be long until I don't need these armies here anymore, in which case what I'll end up doing is just disbanding them, and when the lords are available, we'll bring them back up at Sylvania and build them some new armies. That's the plan.
Bloodline calls. Darkness comes. Be important. To my call.
Right, Milland. We'll just sit in Haggrave and we'll let it tick for another turn, this rebellion. So it goes down to like minus 60 rather than minus 80. It's good. So just Rudiger and Bernard. I think we're more or less good at Aisling's Conclave now. Gonna be minus 3. Let's go over to Saal encampment and camp in there for a little while. Just get them off the bottom. And then we can probably leave these ones as well. I do want Rudiger to take out Montez though, so that's why it's worth him getting closer. As for Ice Drake Ford, that's going to be a little while until it's happy. But the 82% vampiric corruption should make the public order pretty nice. What's causing all that problem? It says minus 7 due to buildings, but we don't have any buildings, right? Unless the ruined docks is causing it by not upgrading. I don't know. That's really weird. Right, after Rudiger and Ewald, it's Count Ewald, and then we have Malsar, who's just chilling. If he moves out, it'll be minus 1. If he goes out of the province entirely, it will be minus 6, so we can't do that.
Bats and wolves gather.
The difficulty penalty is just a nightmare. Right, at least all of these vampires are set up. All we really need is for them to be like over 50%. That's the main goal here. I might want to put one in Val's Anvil. Have we upgraded them yet? Is that an upgraded one? It is, okay. So we can probably build some nice vampires here. And these are level 10. Okay, fantastic. So now we just need the cash. So I'll probably make all 4 of these at Paravon. We'll just spread them out. That's really good. So we'll ignore that. Imminent Rebellion is fine, since Isabella should be able to clear that up on the way down, and then we will end the turn. I'm glad the Iron Frost Glacier is not rebelling anytime soon, because that would be annoying. Well, these 2 vampires are actually nearly at their position. They're camping outside Khemri. That's the idea, yeah.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
Right now we just skip the turn of the Wood Elves as they carry on. And they're going to end up cleaning up Clan Pestilence as well. Like way back when I gave them that order to attack Skeggy, and now they're just going crazy. Really? Okay, well we'll let them have that one as well. And they marched away. Are we in range to catch them? I hope we are. Lord Skrulk discovered. Altar of Ultimate Darkness has been sacked, which is kind of annoying, but at least this building's fixable. Bone Clubbers tribe, where are they? Oh, that's that one up north. Oh, that could be annoying if they end up attacking us. Ugh. Okay, let's just zoom back with Malsar. We'll go crush them. I think he has enough skeletons to deal with this. That army is pretty tough though. Nothing really better we can get. Yeah, we'll just have to hope that invocations and a never-ending wave of skeletons is enough. We're going to be just short, I think, of attacking him. Maybe. Oh no, we're in range. Okay, good. Alright, we'll get the income for post-battle loot. Thank you. And yeah, we'll leave that as is. I'm just going to put her into march and we'll go round to Nagarond. Right, this turn we will wipe out the rebels. Oh, nice to the Wood Elves to help us out. And that's going to be -6 public order. That extra +2 is really annoying. What we're going to do with Milland is we're going to come over here and we're going to start raiding Kragoth Deep. We'll do it in the next turn. We'll just trespass for now, so that we start hitting them with those penalties. Right, let's build in the walls. And Vlad, actually no, Vlad's not heading south, mine red is. Let's start zooming down here. Would it be better to go this way? That would take too long. Let's just go this way. Right, at the Circle of Destruction, we'll just upgrade this, and I'll grab a gibbet. Nice. Oh, over here we can build the walls up. Loads of places to spend cash. Upgrade that and that. And it looks like this turn he can take Quark, which should finish off the Road of Skulls. And we'll probably put the commandment just straight to tax, honestly, since that's more than happy. Build up the obsidian quarry in that one. And these garrisons probably not good enough to stop this from attacking us, which will definitely delay us in the north if it happens, but that's what it is. Just get the Balefire Brazier in there, the gibbet in there. Okay. Need to upgrade these ones. Fantastic. Loads of progress. What do we want to actually do with Vlad? Like, I don't necessarily need to keep him at the Red Desert. Oh, we could go and take out those, yeah, we'll go and take out these guys.
The world will be mine.
We shall retreat and we'll just kill them. Right, that gets rid of the Man-Blight tribe. Good, and we will carry on south. Yeah, we'll have Milland raid here for now at Kragoth Deep until Isabella comes down, and then we'll have... Should we have Milland stay, or should we have Isabella stay? I think we'll have... probably Isabella stay. Still neutral. This one's fine. Let's just go back to Aesion's Conclave for this turn. Then we have Count Ewald and the two armies over here. This one's finished recruiting. Was that actually going to leave us 7? I thought that was saying that like we had 3 extra. Maybe my maths was right. Like a vampire. Yeah, if we get a vampire.
Yes,
For each of these armies.
I thirst. Undeath
And then what we'll do is send them to Nuln. And just build a load of Blood Knights. I was questioning my own maths.
Yes, my son.
And my mental arithmetic is not anything special, so that's probably why. We'll max out spread corruption, we definitely want that, but these guys are mainly here for the spells, so we'll just make sure we got all the spells.
So be it.
And this one will be going in there, and we'll give her all the spells as well. Okay, cool. That is everything. We'll just move or leave Oscar here for now. And those two armies can move towards the Wood Elves. We'll build a couple more to start heading down to Khemri. I did also want to recruit a couple of vampires at Paravon, so we'll do that. We'll get the dregs.
Yes. Expanse.
Max out that. And all these other ones.
Undeath ascendant.
Okay.
I thirst. A pact will be placed.
We'll have both of these go into Val's Anvil.
Yes, Neferata was right.
I don't care about those Lord movements. We'll upgrade this thriving occupied elven colony. And that's everything. Maybe I'll need 2 armies to attack that army actually, at Kragoth Deep. I'll have to have a look at what it consists of, because those Wood Elf armies are pretty scary. Alright, we'll have a look now. Let's go up here and have a quick look-see. It is multiple wild ranges, wild riders. We should be fine, since we have plenty of Blood Knights. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I am going to leave it here. From now on, I am going to be trying to keep these episodes from between 40 to 45 minutes so that we can speed on through this campaign. But we've nearly cleaned up the exiles, and then we'll be getting into position to attack the Wood Elves and Khemri. So lots to look forward to. And until then, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.